All right, yesterday we talked about the joints, the bone joints. So which gave us a very good idea about the different types of joints, the classifications, and all that. And the different types of range of motion. Different types of range of motion. Okay. So what are the ways that we can classify joints? I mean, what helps us in classifying joints?
Where they are.
Huh?
Where they are.
Okay, where they are. Basic, huh? The things, the bones that connect them together and all that. Okay.
Ligaments.
Okay. So what about the structures of what is binding them together, right? That's the basic thing. You know, ligaments or tendons are binding them together. But what about the structures in between? In between the joints. All right, what are the four classifications of joints? That's what I'm asking. Bony, cartilaginous, fibrous, synovial, exactly, because that gives us an idea of what is actually binding them together. So which one is the complex one? Synovial, more complex. And which one is more common? Synovial. Synovial more common. Okay. Synovial more common. Right. Synovial are more common. So how would you tell if a patient is alive by feeling for the apex heartbeats? The apex heartbeats. Remember, you gotta say the formula first before you start tracing. The formula. You know what I mean? Right. What are you gonna use to do all the tracing? Fifth intercostal. Fifth intercostal. Space. Okay. Mid clavicular line. Right.
So that's how we got it stated to you?
Yes. That's how it is. Fifth intercostal space, mid clavicular line. Fifth intercostal space, mid clavicular line. Because that's going to give us, it's going to give you the landmark. That's the landmark. Fifth intercostal space, mid clavicular line. Okay? Because that's what you're going to trace, right? That's giving you an idea of where you're going. It's just like if you're going to New York, if you don't have the address, how are you going to know where you're going to go? That's the address. All right? So how would you get to the address? How do you get here? Okay, finding the suprasternal notch. Finding the suprasternal notch. Yes. Okay, you say I should find the suprasternal notch. This is my one clavicle. That's my suprasternal notch. Okay, I found it. What do I do next? Move down.
Second. To the first notch.
Move down.
To the second.
Move down. I'm moving down.
To the first notch.
The sternum.
Sternal notch.
Move down.
To the second.
Move down.
Find your second rib and your.
Move down from the suprasternal.
Move down from there
To where?
the rib number 2 is it?
Move down to.
The body.
Remember, we're going step by step. Right. Okay. Okay. First of all, suprasternal notch, right?
Right.
Found this. All right. Move down.
To the bump, right?
No, that isn't.
To
For the bump, right?
for the bump. Okay. Yeah. What do you call the bump? Okay. Mandibular angle. Mandibular angle. All right.
What is it?
The bump. The mandibular angle.
The bump is.
The bump. That's the mandibular angle. I gave it to you. Mandibular angle. Mandibular angle. Mandibular angle. Okay, that's the bump.
That's the bump.
Yeah, that's the bump. Okay? All right, that's the bone. So after we feel for the bone, so, okay, I'm right on the bone. What do I do?
Move into the center to the left.
Huh?
To the left.
Go towards the left.
Goes towards the left. So when I go towards the left, what else?
On this side, intercostal.
When I go to the left, what am I feeling for?
The rib.
Huh?
Between the first and second intercostal.
The intercostal rib, the
The
second.
rib, right? Our second rib.
The second rib. The second rib, right. Yeah, you know, the specific, the second rib, right? Because that's what it is, right? The second rib. So when I feel for the second rib, what do I do? Feel for the second intercostal space, which is right below the second rib, right? And make sure it's on the midline of the clavicle, right?
Yes.
And start counting down until I get to the fifth one. Then I feel for the apex prepuce. All right, remember step by step. So we're going to keep that in mind, step by step. Okay? Step by step. All right. The ribs, we have true ribs and false ribs. Why do we call them true and false?
Connected directly
To the
towards
sternum.
the sternum.
They have a direct connection
And then-
to the sternum.
Falls, branch off.
Okay, false, which is 8 to 12.
Branch off.
And 11 and 12.
So 11 and 12 is floating. 8 connects to 12. 9 connects to 10 connects to okay, 11 and 12. They're floating. All right. So, all right, let's move on to the muscle. The musculoskeletal system. The musculoskeletal system. Okay. Now we're talking about bones and all that. Remember that without bone, the muscle cannot give action. No action. Okay? Because the muscle has to get attached to the bone to do the pulling, right? Okay? And the muscle gets attached to the bone by what? Tendons. Tendons. Okay? Tendons. All right. So nearly half of the body's weight is muscle. Half of the body's weight is muscle. You know, men are more muscular than women. Okay? Women have more adipose tissue than men. Right? So we have about 600 human skeletal muscles. Remember, we're dealing with skeletal muscles now. What are the 3 types of muscles? What are the 3 types of muscles?
Skeletal, cardiac, and small.
Skeletal, cardiac, and skeletal, cardiac, and smooth. Thank you. Where do we find smooth? In the organs. In the organs, internal organs, internal organs. What is another word that we use for internal organs that we call internal organs? Viscera. 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 I know they are deep there inside, but viscera. Okay, that's very funny. All right. So the 3 kinds: skeletal, cardiac, smooth. We're dealing with skeletal right now, majorly. Okay. All right. So they are specialized for one major purpose. Okay, being able to convert the chemical energy in the ATP into what? Into energy of motion. Because that's the movement, right? You sure this is not here? Okay, because I see those. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, the ATP into what? Into energy of motion, which is what is going to move us, okay, by pulling the bones. All right? So what is the full word for ATP?
Oh, I'll take that.
All right.
It is
The full word for ATP.
adenosine triphosphorus.
Say that again.
Adenosine triphosphorus.
Adenosine triphosphate, okay?
Thank
All right, good, thank you. All right, so the myology, we're talking about what? We're studying muscular system. We are studying muscular system, that's myology. Did I press the record?
Yes.
I did? Okay, all right. All right. So what are the functions of the muscles? The functions of the muscles Okay, the functions of the muscles, they deal with movements, stability, control of openings, what we call sphincters. Okay, heat production and glycemic control. All right. The movement helps to move the body parts through their contraction. All right, moving body contents in breathing, circulation, digestion, in communication, in speech, in writing, facial expression, and other non-verbal communications. All of those muscles, they are helping us with that. Stability helps to maintain posture, okay, so that we don't have unwanted movements. All right, we don't have unwanted movements. Also prevents us from falling. What we call anti-gravity muscles. All right, helps to stabilize the joints by maintaining tension. Very important. All right. Openings, the sphincters, which helps to control things letting out or letting in. Very important. Okay. Remember we talked about GERD. GERD. Okay. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Because in the lower parts of the stomach,